Hey YouTube, this is Austin with Recognize Disc Golf. Just wanted to make a quick video for you today. I played in a tournament this last weekend, the Fling for Wings 5, and saw a guy with one of the new Commander backpacks, and I went and introduced myself and asked if I could kind of check it out. And what I was really interested in is, so the Trooper bag, which I use, has foam on the sides for structure, and I was just kind of curious what the Commander had for structure. It has the hard plastic that's really rigid. I was thinking about buying it, but they're like $124, $124.99 I think on DD's website. And then another guy on that guy's same card, there was a big backup at 14 because of the worst shot format. He came up and showed me what he did to his Trooper bag to increase the rigidity and keep it from sagging and stuff like that. Which, you know, and I'll say it does not sag that bad, but if you put more than 2 putters up here, or like my big thing is when I clip my my speaker to the D-ring right here, it just pushes this whole side of the bag down. And then one thing that does is it folds up the foam in this side of the bag, so that then it starts sagging in this way. So the guy showed me, he made a PVC like internal frame for his cart, and it was super rigid. It looked like a brand new bag, like, you know, nothing had even ever been put in it. So so I kind of looked at his design and decided that I would at least try that out for myself before I spend $124. Now, I went to Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever one you want to go to, the first time, and bought 1/2-inch PVC because that was the smallest that I could find. But they have, so the Schedule 40 1/2-inch PVC, the ones they sell in the 10-foot sections, that 1/2-inch is actually the internal diameter of the PVC. So the outside is significantly larger than 1/2 inch. Now, I'm not exactly even sure what this is. CPVC, I guess. This is the but this one is 1/2 inch, or right at maybe 9/16 outer diameter, or outside diameter. So it's much smaller. So it'll take up less room in the bag, and it'll be lighter. But I figured I'd just kind of set up the camera and let y'all watch me walk through making this. I've already put a couple of pieces together. This is going to be the bottom frame, so basically go up. This will go up the back side of the bag, and then this one will have a little thing, and then the discs will sit on this. It'll actually even give me a little space to put some extra towels under there, is kind of what I'm thinking. So just to give you an idea about kind of what I'm doing, and I'll, once I get it all finished and measured, I'll put the actual measurements in the description of the video, so that if you have a Trooper bag, or a bag similar, you know, there's several different companies that put out this style bag. Innova has one, I think it's called the Adventurer or something like that. MVP has one that's this, and I'm pretty sure it's just they're all the same manufacturer, and then they just paid to have, you know, their logo slapped on the front. But it's a good bag, so if I can make it rigid in the way that I want to, then I won't have to spend the $124 on the Commander bag. So, all right, so kind of just to give you an idea what I'm doing. I'm taking internal measurements of the bag and then kind of adding an inch to that to make my cut, and then make the cut with this. There's a bunch of different style PVC cutters. I have this one, just kind of the scissors or hedge trimmer style. But you have the ones that have the little twist knob, and then you spin it around, twist it tighter, spin it around. But I find these to be a lot easier. And then this thing is actually kind of neat too, because when you cut it that way, instead of using a hacksaw, it raises a little lip on the outside, and it makes it where you can't stick it, you can't fit it into the actual fittings, because that little lip pokes out and makes the diameter wider right there at the end. So what this is, it's got little blades in there, 3 blades, and you just stick it in and push and twist, and that'll take the lip off of the end of your pipe after you cut it with one of these. So I've figured out how wide I want it, and then I figured out how deep it needs to be. So now I'm taking 2 little inch-long pieces, and I'll put those here, and then I will get 2 more 90s. Put those there. All right, and then to make this perfectly square, I'm gonna cut a piece, the exact length of this piece. All right, so let's take that. All right, just gotta turn around a little bit. Work it. Very solid this way now. Okay. All right, so now I already have my top piece that'll sit in there like this. So now I just need to find the right length to go from the back here to this. It's one long piece. So, all right. So it looks like it's going to be 13 inches. So these are 2-foot pieces. All right. So the only 2 pieces I have left are 2-foot pieces, and it looks like these are going to be 13-inch pieces. So what I'm gonna do is cut them 14 first, because if I cut them 13 and it's too short, I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna overshoot and shoot 14 and just see what that looks like. See if it is actually an inch too long. And then if it does look like it's an inch too long, I'll probably cut off ½ an inch off of each one and check that and see if that's too long. And it may end up being exactly 13, but if it's not, if it's 13 and a half, then I'll either have a little bit saggy top of the bag, or I'll have to go buy more pieces. And I don't want to buy more pieces. So I'm gonna do 14 first, and we'll see what that looks like. Yep, that is just entirely too long. All right, so I'm gonna take a 1/2 inch off each side. Still too much. I certainly think 13 might be too much too. All right, now we are down to 13, which was the original measurement that I kind of had in mind for this. All right, I think that might be it. Let's see what happens when we, ooh, yeah. Wow, that opened that putter pocket up a lot. All right, look. So having this pulled up like that, they've never gone in and out that easy. Oh yeah. All right. So the one thing that the fellow that I was talking about at the tournament said that I was still kind of curious about, wasn't sure if he was exactly right or not. The design of the frame kind of lifts discs up, and so I was kind of worried that that would push the discs up into this area and make it harder to get in and out. And I kind of see what he was saying now is pulling the putter pocket up picks all of this up off of your discs. They're not sagging down onto your discs anymore. So he said it's actually easier to pull them in and out when they're lifted up, as long as this is lifted up. Now, he didn't say it exactly like that, which is kind of why I wasn't sure if he'd be right or not, but let's check it out. All right. Now, he did say that you probably would, I think he said that the total carrying capacity goes down a little bit because of the frame, but still does push up against them a little bit, and this is still sagging back. That's 14. Probably fit a couple more drivers if I wanted, but I don't carry that many drivers. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, and they're all fairway drivers. I'll usually have like one more in here as like a distance driver, but I don't know. This is about how many I carry usually, so I don't feel like it's been reduced. I don't know. What I'm thinking is I'll probably go, it's about the same weight still, it's not significantly heavier. I'm thinking now, if Home Depot has 45-degree angles in this size, I may come up 45 back, do a T, and then come up 45. Well, no, I can't do that. I can't have it go across. Well, do I need it to go across? Right there. I could just turn those 90s forward and get some support coming out this way, like kind of push this area where it says Trooper, push it out. I think I'm just gonna rock it like this for a while and see. I have another Trooper bag that I got as part of a player's pack for the City of Mobile tournament. So I may try out a different design with that one, especially if I can find the 45-degree pieces for this size PVC. All right, so I think that's it. I think I've got the sizes right. Feels good. I cut off, after I turned the camera off, I cut the top one a little bit because it was so far out that it was difficult to get my hand in the side pockets. So I cut that about 1/2 inch, and it still holds everything up. It still holds everything up the way it's supposed to, but it's not pushing out here so far that I can't, get my hand in there to pull stuff in and out. So let me take the frame back out and put it together on the table, so you know exactly what it looks like in there. So, all right, so that's what it looks like. All right, so that's the frame for the Trooper bag. If you enjoy this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. We'll have more content coming at you soon. See the line and get after it.